Hi guys. Eek. Hot mess here. So I am making petty sticks today, and I thought I would quick come on and do a live doing that, being that I haven't done one for a while. So my petty sticks are pretty popular in the summer, and I noticed they're getting low everywhere. So what this is here, oh, you probably can't even see that, so let me just point you down, not that far down, hold up. Are you still there? Okay, there we go. I think we can see now. So what this is here is the base to my petty sticks. I put all the hard stuff in there and I melted that in the stove. And then I saved the avocado oil and the shea butter to put in last. And I do that because they're a little bit more heat sensitive. So I need a fair bit of heat to melt the beeswax and the cocoa butter and all that stuff. So I just let this sit because it just takes a minute for that shea butter. It's a lot lower temperature to melt that, so it takes a few minutes for it to melt in the heat of this. Sometimes I just put it quick back onto the burner just to melt it a wee bit, but I definitely don't want those two oils in the whole time on that high heat where I'm trying to melt the beeswax. Beeswax is really hard to melt. And then I have here my essential oil blend that's peppermint, rosemary, and lavender. So if you're seeing this and you don't know what my petty sticks are a balm that I developed, shoot, probably 10 years ago. And I did so because my husband would not use lotion. So I thought, well, there's got to be a better way to help him. I have really bad lighting. There's got to be a lot better way to help him. So I actually did not have these at first, so let me see if I can get a better light. There we go. I started out with a plastic tube, which were not great. So when I changed to a more eco-friendly way of doing things, I found these little guys. If you've been buying these for a while, you will notice they're a little bit smaller now. The ones I had before were a bit bigger, but they fit the same amount. This is actually the 60-gram tube. The other one was a 70-gram tube, but I was weighing out 60 grams into it. So whatever. So these have a little push-up tube on the bottom, and you just have to push it up and put it on your feet, or anywhere really. You can put it anywhere. So I'm sorry for the lighting down here, guys. That is absolutely crazy. I need to get some better lighting. So I always wear gloves when I'm making stuff too, for obvious reasons. But when I'm opening these, I always wear gloves, and I do that because these little guys mark like crazy easy. So I'm just gonna move this kind of out of my way for a minute, where it can continue melting. And I have some paper here that I usually put down too. If I can find it, it's probably gonna be, here, we'll take some of this. I just protect my counters. Then if I did have any oils from mixing this stuff earlier, if I have oils on my counter, even though I've cleaned this many times while I've been making these petty sticks, if I miss something and I put these petty sticks into it, they mark so easily. So I always just put some of this down just to protect it. And this is the worst cutting job I've ever done. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna set this down. I usually have wax paper down here, but I don't seem to have any of that. So this just kind of protects. And also beeswax is really hard to clean up. So I don't like having, I only make a few things with beeswax products because I am allergic to beeswax on my face. Strange as that sounds, I know. If you've been following me long enough, I've probably talked to you about it anyways. I cannot use beeswax lip balm. I break out in a horrible rash around my mouth. And it took me years to figure out what the rash was. So anyways, I figured out that I'm allergic to the beeswax. With that being said, these don't bother me on my feet. And my balms that I absolutely love, I can use them on my whole body. I just can't use them on my face. So yeah, so I love these on my feet. I use these all year round. I do forget from time to time, as I have now. I've been working outside. The long weekend, last weekend, I was working outside with my husband trying to get some yard work done. My feet are absolutely atrocious after that. I'd be embarrassed for anybody to see them. So I have to work in Newstead tomorrow. So I'm hoping still today to have some time to give myself a little, oh, there's a big one mixed into my box. There, I don't know if you can see that. That's the big one. So I'm just gonna keep that one for something else. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try and fix my feet before I actually have to go to Newstead, because that's embarrassing to be the petty stick lady with horrible feet, right? So anyway, here goes. So these I usually take. This is not melted yet, so what I usually do is I have one of these little silicone guys. And this I love because I can go like this and get it out, because like I said, beeswax is horrible to clean up. So the more I can get out before cleaning, the better off. So I use these. These little tubes I have to fill up half full because the manufacturer says so. So, oops. And I also have, I use this. This is a pretty boring live video, I know. So, but you have to push that down. The little bottoms of these guys push up. So you got to push them down in every single one to make sure that nothing leaks out the bottom when you're pouring. So, goes. Okay. I need more than that. I think this batch makes 16 or 18. So anyways, while I'm on here, I wanted to take a second while I'm waiting for this to continue melting. I probably won't bore you all with all the pouring. I did want to take a minute though and mention that there's one more week left. Let's point you in a way where you don't see the disaster in the basement. There's one more week before my big draw. If you have not found that post and follow the directions on that post, go do so to be entered that draw. That draw is for 1 year's worth of soap. It's approximately a soap per month, and I believe a body wash, and what else did I put in there? Petty stick? Probably should have looked at that before I came on here. There was a body wash for sure, and I think one of my petty sticks, and maybe a lotion. I should have looked at that before I came on. Anyway, the draw is being done next Friday. So next Friday, it'll either be Friday or first thing Saturday morning. I might even do it when I'm at the show next Saturday. So the draw ends on Friday. So I'm going to get the names all organized, and if I don't get the draw done on the Friday, it will be done first thing Saturday. I'm going to Fulmer's Garden Center on Saturday morning, spending the day in the gardens there. So, which is going to be really nice. That's the first time since COVID that they've had this show going. And it was a really nice show. I don't know if you've ever been out there. It's a beautiful, beautiful grounds. And the vendors are all set up within the grounds, and all the garden centers open. Perfect time to get all your flowers while you're there too. See all the vendors, there's food, it's awesome. So yeah, come out for that. If I don't get that draw done on Friday, I'm going to do it hopefully live first thing in the morning when I get to the gardens, which would be a really nice spot to do too. So yeah, and I think that's it. Yep. I'll be in Newstead tomorrow. If anybody needs anything that's not there that I have at here, send me a message. I'll be there all day. I'm going to try and get some more clearance things over there just tomorrow. They'll only be there tomorrow when I'm there. Whatever clearance things I decide to bring. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to continue pouring these because they need to get done, labeled, and on the way. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.